Oh, you got it like that. Okay, remote. I ain't know. I was trying to make sure.
Shit. We go.
We gone.
Hip shit.
Yeah.
The game.
Man, I'm trying not to turn up too much on y'all.
Ooh, this our shit.
This my shit, like, man. What it do, y'all? What's that word? We tapped in. Y'all tapped in to another episode of Talk Big T Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm your girl, Lady Deezy. Got my boy, Earl P.
You already know what it is. All things Kaizen.
That part. Shit, and we here live, you know what I'm saying? We got the man of the hour tonight, Magmo, Mark.
What it do? Shout out to the zoo and everybody out there in the Milltown 414. What's happening?
Shout out, gang.
Man, Todd Den, artist, producer, promoter, entertainer. You know what I'm talking about? Man, Mark, man. In the building.
Hey, Sam, just like that. Everything I'm supposed to be being, you know?
That part.
Yeah, so.
Man. So, you know, we happy to have you, you know. We turning up. I wanted the song to play a little longer, me being me, but that joint go. Y'all make sure y'all check that out.
I appreciate that for shit. So.
Yeah, in another class.
Yeah.
In another class,
What?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling tonight? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm good. You know, I'm blessed. I'm alive. You know, I appreciate being here. You know, I definitely any opportunity to or any platform where my people doing their thing and we can reach the people and
build, grow,
build, grow, whatever. You know, I'm always obliged, like automatic, like
yeah. We blessed with your presence, P.
Yeah, happy to have you here, man. So we gonna dive right in. You know, I guess out the gate, you know, we named a few things. Is there anything else that you could tell the people maybe that don't know about Magmo, Mark?
We talked earlier about me being like one of the most unknown people in this city.
How you feel about that?
I talk about that a lot now more recently because I know that there are things that I've done with some people in the city or whatever, even by myself, but not, as they say, not to toot horns or none of that. This is not about cockiness or, you know, none of that kind of situation. It's just a thing that I know that I've interacted with everybody in our industry, in our entertainment realm, in this city, and I don't have no bad blood. Like, I got love for all my people. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the videographers, the artists, even the upcoming artists, you know, promoters, DJs, all that, club owners, everybody. Shout out again to the whole city. Shout out to everybody in our entertainment scene. 414, you feel me? Like that, to sum it up, you know, make a long story short, right? Our whole fucking like our whole situation in the city, you know, it's always been our love with me, no matter how much, you know what I mean, trash we talk or whatever. It's a culture here. We got our own little movement.
No doubt.
Oh no, we fucks around.
Yeah, you know, so I respect that. Yeah.
We really fucks around. We see that Deezy. We gotta recap. That's what the platform for. That's what Talk Big T about, man. Talk your shit, man. We go, you know what I'm saying? Talk Big T. We talk back.
That part
of the game. So bottom line is just like to maybe divulge in the conversation. It's a lot of shit and a lot of motion and a lot of bricks that we laid in this city, in this culture, in the entertainment, in whatever, you know what I'm saying, field it may be, that it has, there should be some respect put on it.
For sure.
Most definitely.
You feel me?
Sure.
And with that being said, it's just like, we did business, we did good business, we did some, you know what I mean? Maybe not some so good business, but that was not the intent.
Mistakes.
Yeah, that was not the intent.
Y'all make mistakes.
And we gonna do some more business. So you know what I'm saying? Today we got, you know what I'm saying, the one and only Magmo Mark in this motherfucker, and he came to pop shit. So if you can't handle it,
nothing off limits.
You know what's so crazy is, hey, my slogan to my whole label is "This is real."
Yeah, out the gate.
But for everything I say, you know,
out the gate,
it's "This is real." If you go listen to any of my music, you know, my whole slogan to my label is "This is real," because everything I say and do 100. It's not about even just necessarily my opinion. It's more so a thing about facts. We got to start living a little bit more about reality.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Living in our truth.
Yeah, living in our truth. So
truth.
no matter how fucked up it is or how you like just
Right.
accept it and like leave it there, you're a better man or woman when you do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Because
and
you
then
understand.
And then just think about it, you know, everybody talk about bringing a legacy, building a legacy. It's like, well, part of your legacy is your struggle.
Yes.
So what you gonna make it like everything was peaches
Yeah,
and
peaches and
creams,
cream.
everything
No.
came
Yeah,
easy,
you
you
playing
born
with
with
it.
a silver spoon.
You
But then
playing.
you want to turn
No,
around
no,
and
no.
talk about the motherfuckers that really was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and all that, man, fuck that. We all out here grinding, gritting, trying to get it.
But
You know what I'm talking
The
about? Like, say that.
losses, the pitfalls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The boogers,
Can't hide.
the
That's
boogers
real.
in your
Take
nose.
that mask off.
That's real. That's
You know,
real.
live your truth, man.
That's part of the problem, like you said, because everybody, again, like I said it in another class, I got a problem with fake niggas acting like they're real. It's the first
Big D.
bar. It's the first line right there. Like,
Man.
like at any given time when you pick your opinion over the facts or the reality, you're not real.
So let's get into these questions. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know. So, what first interested you in doing music, pursuing music, early stages?
Keeping it a buck. So when I was first born, my father, for what I know, my real father was he was saved. So at the age of
preacher?
about, yeah, like a preacher.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
you know, he was a preacher at the time. Like,
Okay.
so my
Shout out
real
Pops.
father, yeah, shout out to my pops.
Right.
Like he was.
I don't know where this going, but
It's crazy.
shout
It's
out
deep.
Pops, though. I'm glad you said shout out Pops.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
My whole initial.
we going there.
Yeah.
We finna go there.
And I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
again, this is real. You know what I'm saying? My pops was a pastor. You know what I'm saying? And he still is. He's a bishop currently right now.
Okay.
But at the age of like 5, I started playing music and instruments.
Oh.
Because he had a
Okay.
band, so he used to have like a little home studio down in
That's
the basement
dope.
or whatever. So he started me off playing drums, whatever the case may be or whatever. So from that moment forward, you know what I mean, it was just pretty much just like second nature. My mom's does music. Shout out to my mom's side of the family
Okay.
too. Like,
Oh, gee.
so mom's and pops,
Love, man.
both sides is like tied into music. Gospel side, all that. Like
That's
the
so
rap
dope.
side. You know, I'm gonna drop a jewel later on in this podcast too.
Yeah,
Like
that
then at
part.
the end, like that's gonna be like, if you ain't know me, if you do know me, you know this jewel. But if you don't, like it's crazy.
Right.
Okay.
Like it's gonna blow your mind.
That part.
So,
That started the journey, basically.
yeah. Like
You said
as a
early
kid,
5?
yeah, like 5. Playing drums. So I started just playing drums. Me and my brothers. So my mom had 3 boys. My pops had more kids, but my mom had 3 boys, and all of us, we all do music. Shout out to my brother Quentin.
man.
Shout out to my brother Drex.
Shout out.
Shout out, you know, either shout out to my brother Kid too, but like my all of my brothers, we had did music. My 2 little brothers, we did music, because we was raised in church.
Mm.
So it was always the church choir.
I mean,
School.
that's where the soul come from. Though,
Right,
too.
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
So
the
it ain't
whole
no-
reason.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, my pops was a deacon.
big
What
up.
you talking about?
Like,
What you mean?
so you
What you mean?
So you had this sense of like, okay, learn behavior, because it's like right. They teach us how to do right or wrong. Basically, that's what it is. To me, churches is simply right or wrong.
Right, yeah. And some principles, too.
Principles. You
There's
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
principles in that, too.
So when I started doing music, I used to be like, all right, cool. Like when I would go to church and everybody would be feeling the spirit or going through whatever they was going through spiritually, I would see how music would move. You know, the congregation.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where it was like,
The mood.
yeah, like, oh, wow. Like at a young age, I was able to put together that when this music moved a certain kind of way, this whole crowd this whole congregation
Yeah.
is now like in different moods. So you know, like at the beginning they would have a devotion at the beginning of the church.
Right.
You know, and everybody would. To me, it was like it's the equivalent in the club. Turn it up like this, the turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody teeing
It's the
up.
praise and worship. So like everybody teeing up early in the morning.
Yeah.
So then, like later on in the middle of the service, you know, towards the end, it's like this whole slow down, just like in the club.
Yeah.
If you ain't got a number, you ain't gonna get it. The slow jam, you know, grab on the booty, do you?
Yeah.
If I ain't got a soul, I ain't gonna get it. They coming out.
This guy, this
The whole
guy's
intermission. If you ain't got it while I got quiet, you ain't getting it when it gets out.
he just took you on
You
the
know
journey.
it's about to turn up. It's over.
He just
Exactly.
took you on the journey right now. You know?
Right,
Like-
it's like if you ain't went in that basement at church and got that little hot meal they got down there.
Exactly.
Wait, it's a time
ain't-
for that.
It's a wrap. It's
That's
a
it.
wrap.
That's it. So I see how it all tied into each other, and I adapted to it. I just accepted it, as they say. Like it was just second nature.
That's dope, man. And then the fact that you brought up instruments, I wanted to tell off that because, like, so do you incorporate that into your music now? Then I know you say you play the drums. Is that all you play?
Nope. So touche. So crazy thing.
Yeah, don't tell me we got a dark skinned prince
Man.
up in this.
Absolutely.
Man.
And I'm glad. Exactly.
I really love
So
them.
all of
about
again, shout out to all my brothers, my mamas,
I
my
love
mamas,
that.
as they say, Marvita's kids. Marvita's kids.
Hey, Marvin.
Marvita.
Shout out Marvita.
That sound like a drink.
Yeah,
Could
hey.
be a drink.
When I say, look,
Marvita.
when I say all of us play the drums, keyboard, like it's again
Fluid.
because like we
It's
fluent
natural.
in it, so it is natural.
It's
So
just-
I would always equip like myself to like a trap press too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can get on the drum set and whatever
And do that.
Yeah, and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
And, like
Talk to him.
I just look like this. You know? I
Go
just
sit on
You
y'all.
never know. That's why we're here to ask them questions. Straight
yeah,
up.
like I just look like this. So it's like it's funny because even when I was in high school or whatever, like I sung in choir and all this little different stuff. Like I was always just at some point and period in my life dabbling in music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So primarily there's this whole fluent thing that I have and the understanding that I have with music. You know what I mean? From gospel to rap to trap, whatever. It's just like my soul just tied into it.
Yeah.
Which is for most black people, that's, you know, most black people is like that and they don't realize it. Whether it's jazz, gospel, soul, whatever.
So to tap into that, even that whole journey, because we asked the question, DZ asked the question of how did you get your start, or what you know what I'm saying? So
Church.
I want to know, when did you realize that you had something special within this realm of music, this realm of instrumentation, this realm of, you know what I'm saying, creating from your perspective, or whatever journey, phase, type of time, etc., whether it was church, whether it was trap music, I'm not trying to classify a specific genre,
Right.
because
right.
if you
Because
look through the
it's-
man's catalog, you gonna see some different, you know what I'm saying, variations,
Man,
etc.
that part.
He's already divulged the singing in choir, so again, tones and the reading of music. Maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah,
Read it,
you're gonna
I
get
can
a
write
full
it.
package.
Yeah, I can
within
read it,
that.
I can write it, all that.
So that question is when did you know you had something special? Yeah, you could. Yeah, I was in the church and
You
I
got the
played the
skills,
drums and
got the
this.
background.
Yeah.
So
When did you know that you had something special?
That's a good question.
When I started realizing that most of my friends that wanted to get involved in music had to have other people do what me and my brothers did.
Okay.
Talk big teeth.
Okay, so you're talking about me, but I don't like it. No, it's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, damn, that's dope, dog.
Like,
Right.
It's like,
Ding, light bulb went
boom,
on.
like my boy can sing. Don't get me wrong, like my man's right here, he can sing.
Yeah.
But I put this nigga on the drum set. He don't know nothing about this.
Not at all.
I tell this nigga like, hey, give me a C on the keyboard. He's like, what's
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Or I
What
give
does
him
C
some
sound like?
Yeah, or I give him some sheet music and say, hey. So when I'm
and
like,
it's not to discredit people.
Right.
Exactly.
You can still have an ear.
Exactly.
But like you said, that's when he
it
knew.
is a specific science.
It's
to
because
this.
exactly.
That's when he knew he had something.
Because I'm like, oh shit, I'm
you know?
unintentionally
Right.
Right.
kind of somewhat belittling some people, and I'm not trying to.
Right.
Because they not interpreting what I'm saying at the moment.
Right.
And me being humble as I am, once I realize that at that moment they may think I'm being an asshole.
Right.
But I'm really
I would.
Yeah, like on some real, and I get it. No, I'm saying I get it. I like
Ain't
respectfully.
no wrong being
I can
confident
get
in
it.
your craft.
Yeah, like
It's like, hey, I
which
got
is a
something.
part. Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like you
But-
said, that's the question. When did you realize you got something? Oh, I'm
to
overconfident.
counter that, and I know we all over the place, but to counter that, if we're in a setting and you were to ask that question, like, bro, play me a C, play this in a C, or you know what I'm saying? Well, to be honest, we creating, right?
Right.
If we're creating,
right.
if you play it in a C, I know what we gonna get out of this.
Right.
So you really speeding up the process with the knowledge and the know-how
Right.
of where we going, the trajectory where we going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, and like you said it's not to be cocky, but it was just like, nah, bro, we working.
Yeah.
And we getting something out of this shit. We ain't sitting out here, you know what I'm saying, blow it down and dig
Y'all
me
got that in, and this what I got.
Yeah.
I got this in.
Yeah, like
No bullshit.
So you was given, it was just, so knowing that you had something special was that you had a direction because of the experience, the know-how, and the tenure within the all different facets. Niggas think that just going in the booth is it. No, that's not it.
That's not it. Absolutely. And it's respect. It's like, you know, and
It's
like
tone,
you said,
it's a temperature. It's absolutely. What is it, like a better term? Vibration.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's what it is. It's a vibration. We move as black people.
I can get the people going with
this drum, or I can get them going, which is majority of the time. That's what it is for us. Yeah. That drum. Music theory is so deep. Like you said, because I mean, again, when you have a love for the craft and a passion for the craft, you just have this knack to want to know every little single thing about it.
Want to learn more, know more.
I want to know more.
That,
why does this have to be this? Why is this? How does this make this? So for me, at some point, while I'm making beats, because at the end of the day, like another jewel, every song that I put out, I made my beats to all my own music.
Kanye.
Man.
No disrespect to none of the producers or nothing like that, because
No,
I would absolutely support.
Big T.
And I would absolutely support. I would
part.
absolutely, and I want to make sure they hear me good. I would absolutely support any of my other producers in this city. I promise you. I would absolutely support them. So I'm not, like you said, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not. Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but I'm just saying that's just what it is for me. This is real. Everything I do is real.
Right.
When I shoot my videos, they really on spot, on scene. Like, I ain't going out the way to stage this, stage that. Like, I be doing
I'm
what
staging the shit out of some shit. I ain't gonna.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because, and again, I'm not putting it down.
No, I know.
It's all in the song. I'm not putting it down because, again, creativity is creativity. And there's no wrong way to eat the Reese.
There's no wrong way.
So ain't no wrong way.
So,
no, but I do respect the aspect, like you say, with even with the music, the writing, the visual part aspect, because it's a multifaceted type of thing when you create in the creating realm.
Right.
I do appreciate, like, you get what you. This is me. You get this. This is what you get.
Right.
And you can either fuck with it, buy in to this process,
or not fuck with it,
or not. You get what I'm saying? I get that, and a lot of times, you know, even with a lot of prepping, it still don't fucking come out the way you was like, oh,
the
man,
way you anticipated.
Yeah, the way you anticipated.
But it may come out better though.
Yeah, or it could, you know, preparation. You know, sometimes preparation, et cetera. But at the same time, come on.
Yeah.
I'm sure DZ, as us three as creatives,
Right.
have always had a setting to where we had to create on spot, or we had to, you know what I'm saying, and perform it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, well, not for the lack of a better term, perform, but execute.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The actual direction. So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that, and that's hard. Sometimes that shit is hard too, because you're looking at a collective seeing the vision at the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? And for things to manifest after that, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling.
It is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I? No, 100.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's
the
a
best
great
feeling in the
feeling.
world, because you know you did it. Like,
Like, and I could do it 1,000 more times.
Like,
because this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? This what came out of my head. This what came out of my vision. Boom.
and some people,
We here now.
Some people, like, they are amazed by it
Because
too.
we not in the realm of, right.
They be like,
how you do that?
Yeah,
fam?
like, where did that come from? Like, what made you think of this? What made you think of
I'm
that?
working, fam. I'm me.
I'm just creating.
Yeah.
So naturally, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
You get in there. If you really love what you're doing, you understand that there's no wrong way. So you just really get to it. And at some point, as they say, even in a fight, at some point, if you swing it, you're gonna hit something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Something gonna connect.
Something gonna connect. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
I don't care if you get your ass with or not. If you swinging, something gonna connect. You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
But the key is stay in the motherfucking fight.
Yeah, keep swinging.
And don't get knocked out.
As long as you can stand and keep swinging, something gonna connect. You know, he might connect, you gonna connect. So that's that. That's how I view that.
That's the working aspect of it. What you got, D?
Yeah.
That's the working aspect of it.
No doubt.
For real.
So, I didn't know that you made all your own beats for all your music. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's hard.
So I mean, so what's your?
I said Kanye.
Yeah, that's that's a whole nother that's a whole nother level. And like we said, we ain't throwing no salt, no shade, but like that's really a whole nother level because a lot of people can't. Some people doing this, but at the same time, like, or some people are developing into that, but you know what I mean. So like, what's your creative process like with that? I really was gonna aim it at like just the music, the lyrics, but since you incorporate your own beats, like, how is your process, your creative process?
I would say everything in the world to me speaks. So I could be at work and say something crazy or hear something crazy and lock into that and build from it. So it's almost like music is like Legos to me.
Okay.
If you understand Legos, you can pretty much build a world. Kind of like all these, you just.
It's a lot of pockets.
It's a lot of different pockets
that you can go into as far as building whatever it is that you imagine. What you imagine. What are you imagining today? Or what are you know what I'm saying? What do you get?
You can
what kind of feeling or emotion or direction you get from a sound.
Whatever happened.
It could be a hi-hat.
So basically,
it could be some glass.
Somebody screaming, making a certain noise that day while I'm in Walmart.
And all those different factors is just different elements of the Lego. Right, like, so you can build, different shapes, forms, colors, you know what I'm saying?
Just off of something I heard.
Just off of day-to-day experience. So you would take that and you would go home
literally
and start keying all that in.
Yeah. Like I could be talking to my brother or my guys or something and we'll say something stupid. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm finna make that the hook. So now I got this little chant going and now I'm building around it. Or sometimes I can hear a noise and that triggers a response to me making a beat based off of this noise.
That's dope. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
creativity.
so I literally do it from both spectrums. Like
Right.
sometimes it's the beat that builds my song, or sometimes it's the words that builds the beat.
Right.
Because it's all about whatever I heard that day or whatever I felt.
Have you ever, let's say, you can't hear a song, right? It's a song playing. You can't hear it. It's a song. It's a literal. I'm talking about literal.
Right.
It is a literally song playing.
Right.
In the background or whatever. You can't really hear it. It's not what you're hearing, though, is because you done tapped into your creative process. You done tapped into your psyche, like just because from what I get from you is you live, breathe, shit this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And I'm speaking from experience.
100.
And I'm sure DZ can
Right.
relate.
Right.
No, that's
100.
real shit. Like yeah.
100.
And you don't hear it. You don't hear what the fuck it's saying. You don't hear what you don't even you just hear something going on.
It's just
in that
noise.
And
It's just noise.
And it's noise.
Right. Background noise or something.
And you like, ooh, I just got a fucking 8-bar format. Code this a bitch. I'm finna go crazy. Fuck talk about. Have you ever did that? Because I'm thinking sometimes I be thinking I'm fucking nuts. I'm like, dog, you something
It be
wrong
like that.
with
You
me.
catch a whole vibe.
I need therapy.
That's when you go into the zone.
It's
that it? That's
You
what
the
it
zoned
is?
out, you
No,
the
that's
zone-
real. Like
you
I
go
don't
into
care
a
if
zone.
it's if you created
watch the
something.
picture behind you.
I'm sorry. I'm tripping. So if you had created something, that's why I said shout out to all my producers. It's so amazing. All the Milwaukee producers.
Shout out to Amazing. Okay.
Any Milwaukee producer. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. It could trigger something in me. Because I just respect the craft and element of music regardless. So nobody can necessarily make me mad or make me feel no kind of way about nothing they doing because I just simply understand and respect that.
What it took to get there, what it took to do that, or create that.
Yeah.
Right.
See, until you get to that level, you still locked in this little small box. Either you want the world to hear you, or you just want the community. You want this little community to hear you. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not knocking what nobody choose to do. I'm just saying for me, I want everybody to feel me.
Mm-hmm.
So I got positive rap. I got trap, I got dope, I got sex, I got R&B, I got gospel, I got you get what I'm saying? Like it's like because again,
that's dope.
The music is music. So you're not gonna put me in no
shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So which is again another thing going back to the beginning of what I said earlier, like I'm one of the most known unknown people in this city. Like I'm from the zoo, so I grew up in the ghetto. You feel me? Like shout out to the zoo. You know what I'm saying?
What's on that gang?
A lot of different things happen in any ghetto in Milwaukee. Period.
Oh yes.
So I'm not gonna say it like that. So, but what I'm saying is like I come from a slum for real, the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And being from the trenches, it helped me understand like one thing, like survival. So how do I equate that to music? You know what I mean? Like, again, fight. Just keep on, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on dropping this. Keep on doing this. Keep on, like, making just no matter what.
So you basically, when you win it, you in your mode. You just do what you feel.
Yeah.
You just do what the environment, you know what I'm saying, kind of.
Even if it makes somebody else laugh.
System.
Yeah. Like, I might make a weird sound and somebody be like, bro, you tripping.
All right, so I know we touched on, your background coming from the church and your mama's side, your father's side doing music. So as far as industry, who inspired you? Can we get your top 5 or something like that? Since we did talk about, how history repeats itself and all that, but you know where I'm going with it. Let's see what you say.
All right. So I'm going to do this. To be fair, I'm going to pick one for every coast.
That's interesting.
How about that?
See,
Talk Big T.
Here you go. You pleasing niggas, and we really want to. Yeah, all right, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on with it, then.
So
that part.
For the North or the Midwest, as I would call it.
Oh, I'm on pin and needle about this one.
Right.
Are we talking rap, hip, just
anybody
R&B?
that inspired you? Your top 5 artists.
Okay,
period.
okay,
However
cool,
you want to break that down.
So all right, cool. So cool. All right, cool. So North, I would say, as a kid growing up, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay. That's what made you grow your hair?
I'm with that one.
Can I ask that question? What year you was born in?
85. So, all right, look. I'm conflicted with the West Coast because
Midwest, Bone Thugs and Harmony. We thinking about West Coast now. Okay. Go ahead, P.
So look. So okay. So Bone Thugs in the Midwest. So West Coast, I'm conflicted because for history, you know what I'm saying. There are a couple like Too Short, E40, Mac and Dre, Ice Cube. There's so many like pioneers from the West Coast. Snoop Dogg.
Say that.
They all were the Dr. Dre's. All of them were really like influences to me. So it's that's why I said I'm conflicted.
No, you ain't have to listen.
You trying to name more than 5? That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You can't narrow it down to 5.
I can't narrow it down to 5.
That's
because respectfully, I respect.
But see, that's what the purpose for the question is, because when a person asks me, if you would have asked me that, right? And I'm not saying, again, there is a slew of artists,
of influences
especially if
and
you're
all
talking
that.
about coast to coast, and, you know what I'm saying, regions and shit, and names, and
you go on and on, you know what I'm saying? Because we musically inclined, it's gonna be that. But if you can choose your top 5,
and the times of when from you started doing music at 5, so yeah, it's an extensive list. That's an extensive list of who inspired you, who influenced you, et cetera. But it just the question is just narrowed down on spot. Bow.
Right,
we might have to do a part 2, Magmo.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Part 7 on what?
But can I say something?
Nigga release music every day.
Because he was talking that. He one that coach.
I would have to say Ice Cube.
Cute. He birthed the nation, boss. Birthed the nation. For real.
Shout out Ice Cube.
I'd say the South, that's tough too, man.
Yeah, because we looking at
because
Pastor
again,
Troy's.
like you said, yes,
we looking at
the
Master
P's, and
we looking at
the Project Pastor 36 Mafias.
The
Little Johns. We looking at the.
There's so many.
It's so many
Jermaine
for the
Dupri's.
yes, the Jermaine Dupri's. Like it's so many that pioneers. So it's like
the Diddy Moms,
and because they got their own special thing, it's like respectfully, I couldn't disrespect the other one with putting the other one above the other one.
Right.
We are all God's boss,
and
it all is why it's what the reason why it's like that for me is because it's what keeps me going to be better. It's everybody has their
student of the game.
Bingo. Everybody got their boom, bow, 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 how they punch it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I salute that because it's helping me understand. Okay, cool. Duck this. Oh, okay, he like this. Oh, move over here. Oh, he like that. Okay, cool.
Help you develop your own sound.
Yeah. So it's keeping a nigga keeping me on my toes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I can mix all of it together. I ain't gonna even lie. That's what I started doing at some point. Challenging myself to just be able to be like, look, I could do whatever, whoever, like, Migos or Jay-Z or like I start, like I said, with making music.
Yeah.
Tempo. That's all. Tempo. Drill music. Trap music.
Yeah, we gone.
And can I ask y'all this question?
Throw
Some of
it.
everything.
Throw it.
Are y'all still really affiliated with that? Especially you two.
No, it's not even about being affiliated with nothing. It's the love of craft.
Right. The creativity, what they bring to the table, the you know what I'm saying, the spark of
It ain't I'm literally like because it's my talent, I know how to get paid from it too. Like fuck it. I might as well get it.
So how many was that?
No, he still never named the South.
He didn't get all
But
five out.
if I had to give it to the
This
one of the
nigga
South,
long way to mess
if I had
him
to give it to the
up,
one of the South,
Okay.
We still on what, 3?
Still kind of drill
Luke?
music.
Like
Uncle
Luke. Big booty hoes. Hey, that's crazy. That's wild.
No,
I wouldn't
that's
expect to hear that.
I gotta
I
have.
wouldn't
You
expect to
that
hear
from
that.
I
I didn't expect to
kind of
hear
did.
that.
I kind of did.
That's dope though.
I
That's
respect
different.
it. You know why? Because it's a joint that I listened to today. Well, I listened to it when we had scheduled this and everything, but I listened to a joint that you did that it gave those vibes. It gives those vibes, and I see the, you know what I'm saying, I see the inspiration. Not to say that you was, you know what I'm saying, emulating or whatnot.
No,
but because again, we still in this specific region, and we give our own takes to music or again the influences, etc. To when we are creating a project, and again, I could see the vibe, the whole temperature, what light was, what color light was shining, what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just left the strip, bro just left the strip club or something. You know what I'm saying? Those innuendos, if you will,
right.
to the process of you creating that joint. I can't remember the joint. I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember the fucking name of it.
You don't got no inclination what he might be talking about?
South.
Yeah, but like
The Uncle Luke inspired joint,
trap
or something that had that vibe.
I do got some stuff on SoundCloud too. That's crazy.
It was on you. It was on Yuki.
It was on YouTube.
It's on the Yuki. Yeah, it's on the Yuki for sure.
Would it be? No. It's crazy. Because I do. It's crazy because I tap into. Because I tap
We ain't done with your list, nigga.
Earl gotta find it. He gonna pull it up. He gonna dig up what he's talking about. So let's see that number 5. So we going East Coast now?
Yeah, we going East Coast. Okay. So East
What's
Coast.
the 5th one? Nah, East Coast. This gotta be a good one.
No, we on 4th. We on the 4th.
He named 2 though, right?
He named 3
for the South. So that's 4.
He said for number 1 was
Bone Thugs.
2
Ice Cube
was Cube. 3 would have been Luke.
And somebody else he said. Who else you said in the South? He said Luke
and Lil Jon.
Luke and Lil Jon. So that's the 4.
So we proclaiming that as the 4. Okay.
Because he couldn't choose one for the South.
Okay. Say less.
Because the 2 elements of the South, like the culture of the South, is always been about. Hold on. So the culture of the South is like, it's always gave me like party music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they a party city. They like to turn up, club, and kick it.
It always gave me that like ecstasy vibe, like, or that Molly vibe, like that turn like that. Yeah. I
see what you're saying.
So with Luke, it was for the women, and with Lil Jon or Crime Mob, it was like for everybody.
The thugs.
Like, the thugs. Like, turning
the
up.
thugs is in the club having a drink.
But I respected it for the turn up.
That's it right there? That ain't the one. That's my shit right there now.
That's that floss, yeah.
That's floss.
Yeah.
That gave me the baby vibes, actually. That gave me the baby.
Yeah.
That was my second favorite of his. My 2
But I can see why he would say that.
It got the vibe.
I can kind of see
the vibe. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean?
I can kind of see how you can say that.
Some of that music though?
But like you said, like you spot on. So when I did True Facts. when I did make that song. Damn, I keep hitting this damn. Let me
No trip. That's
I done scooted away from it.
Bamboo.
No, I done scooted away from it. I done scooted away from it to try to make sure I don't hit it or nothing. But no, like when I did make that song, it was specifically to be like
a spin on.
Yeah.
Spin off kind of
Yeah. So shout out to Baby.
Shout out to Baby. He definitely got his own sound.
I challenge myself, like I said, because I just love music. Create whatever that I'm feeling.
No bullshit.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap, I'm not gonna act like nothing besides what it was.
Yeah.
When it comes to my music.
Yeah.
It literally
was feeling. We going for
yeah. So literally when I made that song, it was because I was watching one of his videos, and it sparked my creative juices to start flowing. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do something that's kind of like this. And whenever I get a chance, I'll put him on a remix.
That part.
Yeah, that goes to that businessman and that visionary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thinking outside the box is seeing the longevity and it on what?
Yeah, that talks to that, yeah.
So it's like, whenever I see these people, if I ever bump into them in any event or whatever the case may be, I already got something to be like.
Say that.
I'm going to give you something that's already on yo. You know what I'm saying? On your type of time and on your energy that I ain't going to just give you what I ain't going to even just give you what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you what you already own. And I'm cool with that.
Gotta be versatile.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that thought process. I had that in mind as well when I do music.
So respect me. I like respect my gangster because you know I can come like you too. You
I
know
gotta
what I'm saying?
persuade you. Like if I do get the opportunity to meet this nigga, let me make sure I got something to play for him. And he gonna be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? No bullshit.
like I ain't gonna just give you what I could throw that in the mix, whatever I do too. But it's like I want you to be already ready to go. Like
on that same level.
Okay, you tell me you gonna do it off the love. Come on, let's go. I'm already ready to go. I'm already queued up.
You create a lane.
I'm teed up.
When you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
I'm teed
up.
That's dope. That proper. Hey, you
all right,
already
let's get
know
to this East Coast, man. Tell me this East Coast, because I'm a fan of East Coast rap as well. And I mean, shit, that's damn near.
She's a definite bar spitter.
Origination, you know what I'm saying? Origination of some damn dope ass rap and hip hop right there.
So now the East Coast, what's crazy about the East Coast is like it's deep with the.
Man, they barred
with
up.
the culture of hip hop.
Yes. They
see what I'm saying? Like,
they do it.
Like,
they
respect, shout out to all the rest of the coast, but there's this thing about the East Coast and culture when it comes to hip hop. That's like not like any other. As far as like New York and Philly and Baltimore.
Facts.
Every other coast that I just named, it's not about necessarily the lyrics. It's about the feeling.
It'd be more, like a swag.
It's a swag. It's the lifestyle. It's the culture of that coast.
Yeah.
So like with the Midwest, you got like this kind of gangster, dope boy swag, whatever.
They came out rapping fast. That was Midwest at first.
Yeah. Offbeat. Yeah. That's a Midwest thing. And then like you got this West Coast thing where it's like the gang banging and the pimp shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got the South where it's like the booty shaking and the turn up.
The feel good music.
And then you got the East Coast where it's like the lyricism. And you see what I'm saying? I told you I'm tapped into music in a whole other realm.
Yeah.
Like I'm tapped into music to the point to where it's like, no, I studied this. Yeah. And understand that each individual coast
serve a purpose.
Exactly. Got something to offer.
Which is why it's disrespectful to try to put one above the other because it's like, no, you can't. Yeah. They don't compare it because they're not in that class. Yeah. And that's not a disrespect.
No.
That's because they created that lane for that coast.
Yeah.
Facts.
All kings.
Yeah.
I like this poster.
Not the guy.
That part.
Not the guy.
Yeah.
That's
like
why
they all kings.
That's why it's there, yeah.
Like they all kings.
Still gotta give us one up out of that motherfucking East Coast.
But
look, she gonna look.
Still gotta with that being said, you still gotta name one.
That's okay. It's so disrespectful.
One.
It's so disrespectful.
Don't overthink, if you will, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely overtaking it. Like, oh, that's so disrespectful.
And we elaborated, you know what I'm saying, earlier as to
why
the journey, the why that, you know what I'm saying, it may be a difficult, well, not difficult, just a tumultuous thought or process or selection to give to the public, of course, that these are my top influencers type shit. Because though that
influenced by a lot.
It's not when they put up a Mount Rushmore, that's what 4 motherfuckers. That's 4 motherfuckers, and that does not. You got to realize throughout the journey of your music, talent, creativity, etc., etc., it may just be where you at today. If I give you 4 or 5 right now, if I gave you 4 or 5 right now, if I gave you 4 or 5 right now today, that changes. It may be hourly, minute. You know what I'm saying? Second. Every second, I'm going to a different realm of music, the musical journey, the musical diaspora of where I was in a point in life, where I'm at now, where, you know what I'm saying, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, etc. That I would say, you know what, fuck it, woo. Because we make just our vibe alone. Right. You know what I'm saying? The 4 in this room right now, that may change. I'm like, you know what, dog? So dog, Nay say one thing. He say he give his 5, right? Mm-hmm. And I was to give my 5, or you was to give your 5. That diaspora may change. Why? Why would that change? Because it's like, damn, yeah, you know what? It was a good year in '93. It was you know what I'm saying? It was a good time. I had the, you know what I'm saying, I had that big money with the man,
memories
money was
attached to
coming
certain
in.
stuff, you know?
Exactly.
Why was it inspiring at that time?
The journey experience, you know what I'm saying?
It was absolutely cute on the West. And then, because I was going to say Pac, but Pac is originally not from the West Coast. So I can't
Here
put
we
him
go.
I can't put him over there.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go. No, go ahead. No, I was just saying. You know that.
Because I technically would kind of probably put him as one of my East Coast rappers.
But
Because that's where he
with Pac, though.
Oh, okay. You still on this East Coast?
You know, I love podcasts too.
I had to put Pac over there. Because no matter what he was doing, like, my nigga, you from the East.
So you put Pac on the East?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
I fucks with it. I fucks with your 5.
I ain't mad at that.
I fuck with your 5.
I definitely do. Especially Bones.
And whether I did or not.
Yeah, that's
your 5.
Right.
Gang, you know what I mean?
Top 5
that's your 5.
That's dope.
And I guess it's because more or less with Bone Thugs and Harmony and their history with NWA and Ice Cube and them.
Okay.
Or Eazy-E, rather. You know what I'm saying? And that whole situation. It was crazy how the West Coast and the Midwest that was locked in. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. That makes sense. You know, Midwest and the West locked in.
I don't know. It's a lot of motherfuckers that was really like, even from the Midwest, that was really fuck with the East Coast heavy.
True,
I've
true.
had very volatile.
No, I'm not saying it's not. That's absolutely true.
Not volatile. Yes. It was diabolical. It got diabolical.
It got real deep. Like, nah,
motherfuckers from that I know, bred, born in the Midwest, and that was like, you know, like it was like what, and I you know, respectfully, like you said, like I get it. Yeah, okay, that's just who you was fucking with,
right,
et cetera, et cetera. Even with my own older brother,
right,
he was like, man, Pac, ooh, 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 ooh. He was like pushing Pac on me,
right,
and I was like, bruh, yeah, he cool. He cool.
Right,
he cool. But you, yeah, you're right. But you don't see, he didn't know And listen, I had to grow to love Pac. I had to grow to like, damn, you know what I'm saying, bro, you know what I'm saying, he that one, he one of them ones. You get what I'm saying? But in where I was, again, in life, whatever, you know what I'm saying, category you want to put that in, Bo was my boy. Bo was my nigga. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta realize I'm coming up in a time or that age or that specific, you know what I'm saying, space wherever motherfucker was in. He spoke, you know what I'm saying, again, he spoke to my generation, to me. Or, you know what I'm saying? He spoke to me. Specifically, like you said, Luke spoke to you specifically in whatever genre, whatever time. Again, it's hard to narrow that down.
It is.
You get what I mean?
Really
Because
it's hard to narrow that down.
When you respect music for the craft, like, you know what I'm saying, you respect what everybody contributing and bring something to the table collectively to music. You know what I mean? I get that.
That's why
it's like, a dictionary of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So and the reason why. You know
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
I feel like I would be completely disrespectful to like
man.
Like, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like you said, like everybody has their own contribution.
Here's a concept that works. Out of those five, again, so now we can broaden it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can broaden it up. My bad, D's.
No, go ahead.
So your dream collaboration.
That part. That was one of my questions.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about whether it's production, whether it's artistry, whether it's lyricism, whether it's a vibe, whether it's a whatever the case. Your dream, you only got one though. You only got one though. That
he narrowed it down some more. He said you elaborate, then he pulled back and said,
I only got one.
You just made
not like one person.
No, I'm saying I got one collaboration that somebody gonna be like, I'm gonna allow you this one. We gonna give you whatever unlimited budget to it.
Exactly.
You can only get one.
That's
we're gonna give you an unlimited budget, but it's gotta be that one.
But it could be one for production. You saying one for production, one for, or just one period.
I got one.
You can make it two.
It's production. It's
artistry. It's overall, whatever.
Yeah, overall,
because I got a budget to do whatever.
Who you doing this joint with? Who we rocking out? I'm rocking out.
Right.
We in a session.
Who you gotta have one with?
Everything's a phone call away. Everything's paid for. Everything's.
You can make it happen.
Exactly.
My blood.
What does that look like?
My blood cousin. I'm finna say this that jewel.
Okay.
Ooh.
Talk, Big T.
This that jewel that I was talking about earlier. My blood cousin, Kendrick Lamar.
Let's go.
That part.
You some Kendrick?
Say that.
Blood cousin. Blood cousin.
That's dope.
Blood cousin. And crazy thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, like when he dropped.
I see it.
Nah, cause I can't
I was gonna say you like a taller D Smoke and shit.
when he dropped. D Smoke. No.
Yeah,
Hey, so
God.
look. So you know how people talk about common names and stuff like that. So Cuz dropped this song on his album. It's on the damn album.
Okay.
With our last name.
Don't be going and looking at my boy publishing and shit like that, man. Y'all tripping. But okay, let's go.
With the last name, right? See, Jewel. That's why I said that. You know, be like, what? Get out of here! Like, no, for real. Like, blood. You know what I'm saying? And because of how families move in different situations or whatever.
Oh yeah, we migrated like a mother.
Everybody migrated, move around, become distant, become whatever, estranged, the hobby ever. But for the culture and for what I understand with music and for what I know,
bring you to the time.
Yeah, it only makes sense for me to do it with my own blood.
Say that. Right, nothing wrong with that.
Like, my own blood is one of the greats. Like I feel like my own blood is just like
Definitely popping.
you feel what I'm saying?
One of them
Definitely
ones,
popping
for
right
sure.
now.
Like no disrespect to no artist in the game, but it's like no, this is my
shout out to
own.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
Shout out to
shout out
Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar.
Lamar.
Like
At the game.
this is my blood. This is my line, like my lineage. Man, he did something great.
Been doing something.
Been doing something.
Continuous.
Continuously.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black
No doubt.
Hippies.
Yeah, like so.
Absol.
So that's a blessing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, looking at it, like I look at that like it's like that part.
Let's go.
Facts.
Let's go.
So like that would be like the one like we going all in, fam. We finna lock this down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we because it's crazy because again, Cuz is the same way too. Like the way he drops music, the way he do things, like it's not a cloud chasing thing.
Right.
I do what I want to without, you know what I'm saying? Like I just do this.
Right.
This is what I do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what he say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even
Facts.
a thing of like playing around with none of this shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
he go all in. He definitely go all in.
He dropped music when he feel like it. Like the relevancy, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can fade out for a couple of years. And
Yeah, he put that work in though too. He put that work in. So we not. That's not
to discredit.
We not right now. We not talking about just you know what I'm saying. The ability. Yeah. Because he put that work in early. You know what I'm saying. Like I can envision a lot of times, like even his earlier projects, I can envision. You got to realize just because you release a project that's you know what I'm saying that went you know what I'm saying or got the attention of the masses. That don't mean that we wasn't in a 2x2 or 4x4 box.
Right.
Me sitting on crates writing raps.
Right.
With a broken pen. You get what I'm saying? Or trying to figure it out in a bathroom booth or a makeshift booth type time. And I could see I see the tenure of his journey just through I'm talking about of what he releases today.
Right.
And he's just in no. Let's realize this that he's a superstar, and he proved through though, like I said, sitting on that crate in a 4x4. You get what I'm saying? Penning to what he is today, and I see that in. You know what I'm saying? Again, the spectacle that he puts on today. So I respect that. I respect that. And so, other than Kendrick, where do we go from there?
I think as a producer, because I'm gonna put it together like a whole.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
like a whole project.
He already see. That's how his mind works.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
don't fuck around.
Like I'm gonna put together the whole.
Say that part.
The whole project type shit, like Kendrick, Wayne.
The fuck?
That all Weezy baby.
Kendrick, Wayne.
This is charting right now.
Yeah, this is
this
crazy.
going
This is gonna go crazy. Yeah, Kendrick, Wayne. Production wise, I'm gonna throw Kanye and Kendrick, Wayne, Dre. Gotta have Dr. Dre.
Doing some mixing and some
So
additives.
Dr. Dre, so Dr. Dre,
Yada, yada.
Dr. Dre, so Dr. Dre and Kanye don't take over that whole situation with the production. So yeah, Dr. Dre and Kanye would take over that production with Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne. and I would throw. I gotta have a little bit of Eminem in there.
What?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well,
You
get
just
Dre, you
threw
gotta
it,
get
yeah,
him.
you threw it. Yeah.
You get Dre, you get him.
Mashed potato.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Mashed potatoes
That's
are
a
great.
that's a spectacle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Like,
definitely a
mashed
spectacle.
potatoes are great. Yeah, mashed.
What was your favorite project that you worked on personally?
In my own.
Yeah, your own music, something you put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was one of the projects that was like one of the ones for you that you feeling the most, that you feel like you put a lot of energy, effort? It was just everything for you.
That's real good. That's a real good question. That's a real good question. That's a real good question.
You released a lot of projects. Am I correct?
Yeah,
You got so much. I know you got a lot in that song, man.
yeah. Like that's the crazy thing.
But I kind of want to get to like the most meaningful one to you and why. Like, I mean, it's a 3-part question,
deep.
somewhat.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of deep.
It is, you know, it is, because it take.
So
I know, I'm sure it's
let's-
more than one.
So let's
but-
sum it. So let's sum it then.
Yeah.
All right.
What was your favorite product or project that you released thus far? Thus far. Now it doesn't have an age or whatever time frame, because again, now you did 66K on a release.
Yeah, already. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
With no nothing. That's what's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So and again, and we're not counting.
That's
we're not
crazy.
counting.
No,
we're not counting. We're
Like,
not
that's
counting.
crazy.
But again,
That's crazy.
so of course that would probably resonate very well fan wise, but there are other projects that you may have put, because I'm talking from experience.
Right.
There's
that
projects that I produced, or you know what I'm saying, went public with, that are published, that I'm like, this is the one. Type shit. You get what I'm saying? And it may or may not resonate it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I didn't put the marketing dollars or the
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Like, the whole situation.
You know what I'm saying? So, but again, those that reign that was more close to heart, that it was like,
Right, your personal favorite.
hey, you should probably pay attention to this, because this is something that you need to be paying attention to.
Lady D, hey, it's funny because she a cold piece of work.
Hold on, Nate.
She a cold piece of work because, you know, in another class was there was like some type of discrepancy, but in another class was like 120K or whatever, something like that too. And with both of those songs, what's crazy, the cold work about it is there was no marketing, there was no promotion to those songs. Those songs were all organically just passed like through that network.
Yeah.
Like after a while of like consistency.
It resonated. It resonated with the crowd.
Yeah,
it resonated with the
That's what's
listeners.
It just was what it was. It was catchy, like whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
stood
saying?
out.
It stood out.
Yeah.
So and respectfully and honestly and truthfully, like I literally did not get behind those projects, and I'm gonna prove to you how you know I didn't get behind those projects.
I'm working.
There's no video for them.
And they doing numbers.
They don't get numbers.
That's crazy. They speak for
We
themselves.
talked about that earlier, right? It's like you motherfuckers does. See, so my bad, DZ. See, I've realized that a lot of times one releases projects that it could be a focus or a direction for it, but as artists, you gotta realize that y'all don't know what y'all want to listen to until I give it to you to listen to.
That's true. That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
true.
Because again, that's what differentiates creators That's what differentiates artists, real artists,
Absolutely.
and those that want that want to really quote unquote separate themselves from the pack.
Right, right.
Okay, the originality, the
Right, there we
authenticity,
go.
etc. We touched on this earlier, as far as one being able to read, play, and an instrumentalist.
Right, right.
Okay.
Right.
Then there's another realm as having an ear.
Right. Right.
Then there's another realm. There's another level
Yeah.
of being able to write it.
Right, right, right.
There's also another realm too that we also the authenticity.
Right, right.
Your quote being real.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm true to
like
oneself.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Right. There's those, and it's probably other facets as well, which I sometimes I get long winded.
No. Hey, you
Sometimes
spot
I
on.
get
You walking the trail, like, cause
That's why you know he my cousin.
no, you
Nigga long winded as a
You got to
motherfucker.
like,
Longest locust and
you
shit.
gotta have to
You
feel me?
listen
That's right.
to it. That's gonna bop
Lord.
this shit.
no, but you
You know,
That's that, and to pivot off of, well, not pivot, but to expand on that's what you do is, you know what I'm saying, you create vibes, you create a lineage of a temperature of, you know what I'm saying, where the culture should be, where it's going, and what, you know what I'm saying, and what you bring to this specific culture, and that should be saluted.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
Most
that.
definitely.
What you got, Deezy?
I mean, just to touch on that, just the fact that you are, as established as you are and have that background that you have, I got a major respect for that alone. Just because, you know what I'm saying, it is a lot of people that really can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they can't, because one of my questions was going to be, how you feel about the music scene, Milwaukee music scene.
Okay.
And it just kind of got me thinking, like so many people nowadays with the beats and stuff, it's all like mechanical. It's all pushing buttons and using software and programs. But I love when people incorporate live music, instruments, all that type of stuff. So
how I feel about it is, me and my brother. Shout out to my brother Drex again. We was talking about this, like getting back to the nitty gritty of using the instrumentation. In music, whether it was trap, rap, or whatever.
Right.
I know we live in a world that's digital, but there's something about that root of being engaged and engulfed into the
instrumentation.
Like that's,
No, it was a question.
Yeah. Like that whole essence and element of like being able to basically like go into a room where there's these instruments and we just sit on them, and all of a sudden, boom, we just create this
vibe.
Just out of you're like literally just out of thin air. Like, where did that come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this knowing that there's this spirit that's there when we do that.
Thanks.
So it's kind of crazy. When I'm trying to explain it to people, I'm like, man, it's just
it hit different.
It hit different.
Because when you think about it, when you go to live concerts, that vibe that you're getting is live music. They have a band. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you watching it on the videos and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different level to it. And where it started, like when people in the South was artists and shit, they were musicians first. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like I had to chime in on that instrumentation part again, because like that's just super dope to me. Like a lot of people don't have that, and I'm not knocking nobody. It's still
like you
producers.
said,
I think DZ
doing what they
wants.
say.
I think
you know,
DZ wants
in
some
they way.
production.
I'm
Yeah,
down
you
with
know,
that
I'm
all day
definitely
long.
going. Yeah, you know,
And
we're
I'm-
gonna talk
We was
about.
just saying, we gonna definitely, we always jump about, hey, whatever.
We gonna jam.
We gonna
We
jam
gonna
about
definitely
projects.
jam.
I need
gonna
to be
jam.
in that session.
Listen, you heard me. What you said? Talk big T.
We talk
Hey.
back.
Yeah, period.
Hey.
I'm trying to tell you.
But you know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all ever heard of the black violin.
No.
Okay, so the black violin group is two brothers that tour playing the violin. They do hip-hop violin concerts, classical like hip-hop.
Okay.
Okay.
Their drummer, me and their drummer, I lived in Florida for a couple of years, and we
What
were
part? What part?
I lived in a couple of different places, Apopka, Kissimmee, Orlando, Winter Park.
Shout out to Florida.
Yeah, shout out to the Florida. You know what I'm saying? I got my people down there in Florida too. I love them. My guy that drums for the black violin, he's a drummer. We were in the same church congregation district, so to speak, while we were down there. So we were both rooted in church, and now bro is touring the world, which I think is so dope because, like I said, it's the knowing, and it's really a real thing of knowing that this is a guy that I know that came from church and just is now like thrusted into greatness.
Musicians.
That's
As a
crazy.
musician.
Right?
Yeah,
You
as
know,
a musician.
you know what's crazy about that is how, like, you know, we got artists that's just lyrical or they sing, but they got that background in church, and you got the instrument background and bringing that same thing, but to the production end of it. That's dope, man. Yeah, I like that. No doubt.
So with your music and the things that you create as being a creator, what message would you like the people that listens, the viewers, the streamers, the downloaders, the subscribers that support the craft, like from top to bottom? We talked about different multitude of elements that go into this thing that you do.
Right.
What message would you want them to take from that aspect, the music aspect?
Be true to yourself.
Say that.
Be true to yourself.
Facts.
No matter what nobody thinks. Overall, like I said, that's why I have so many different variations of music.
Okay.
Because whatever emotion I was in, that's whatever emotion I was in. That was me being true to myself.
Right.
I'm not gonna let nobody dictate to me what lane I'm in.
Exactly.
I'm just creating music.
Yeah.
It's my journal. It's my pain.
That part.
It's my happiness. It's my sadness.
Yeah. Say that.
Talk big T.
It may relate to you. It may not relate to you. It may be like you don't want to hear it. You may be like, I love it. But at the end of the day, I'm staying true to myself.
Right. Right. I feel like you're going to get it both ways, either way.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
it's just that's your audience is your audience. That's the last factor to the stuff we put out. The stuff we release is your audience. Cue in, you know. Stuff you might not thought was going to hit or take off might just, you know, and the stuff you think that's just the one or the it song might sit back and, you know, just chill a little bit. Somebody bumping it, but you know what I mean?
It is what it is. Hey, you know what, Lady D? Like, I got music that is what I call, for our Milwaukee culture, I call it baseline music. So I got some,
talk.
yeah, I got some baseline songs.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
That's
world.
some 414 shit right
Like,
there. Baseline.
Yeah, so I got some baseline music, right? And I know damn well that, you know, it's a problem here in our city.
I mean, it's
when gonna be a problem regardless.
We talked earlier about the diaspora or the genre, quote unquote, of drill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, et cetera, but again, they got drill, we got bassline.
Yeah.
South got what?
That booty shaking and the
Crunk or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got the club party music.
But again, it still doesn't, you know, there's still people that put out real heartfelt songs here from here. You know what I'm saying? It's a, you know what I'm
still
saying?
a variety.
Yeah, it's a
even
variety of culture and genres, et cetera, et cetera. It's just, again, we can definitely coin that.
Hey,
Yeah,
to say that.
yeah, we can coin
No
that.
doubt.
I did, man. I had a guy while I was at work. Actually, not even to lie, and I can't make this up. I was at work today, and there was this other guy that came in, and he was like, "You do music?" And I said, "Yeah." And while I was talking to him, he said he was listening to some of the younger music, and while he was driving, it was making him feel
like speed.
Yeah, like speed.
He's heavy on the gas.
Yeah.
Like pressing
He told me he told me he was
That
like
big toe
50.
down.
He told me he had to be like 56. He said, I'm 56 years old. He said, and I'm listening.
I
He
don't
said, I'm
need to
riding
be
with my
feeling
kids.
like this.
I'm riding with my kids. And he said, you know, I done went from one song to like now I'm speeding and driving. Feeling like and I said, that's the vibration of music though. It makes you feel like that. Like on a sunny day, if you got this bass line of music or something going on, it just gives you that vibe to just make you just the need for speed.
It's a
and
mood.
Then you got that cruise music where it's like, oh man, I'm feeling super player, super laid back, super, you know, super.
That's that West Coast.
That's black. You know what I'm saying? Like like that hit different. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I just keep saying like I just respect music so much because no matter what angle you come at it, it can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like it can relate. It's gonna relate. It's just a matter of consistency with repetitive, like doing it all, like just keep repeating it. Watch, rinse, repeat. That's what
I mean, I still have a bunch of questions. You know, we ain't gonna get through them all, but you know, we can always bring it back, running back. So like,
that's that bamboo tasting. You know, man. You know, I'm really a Hennessy. You know what's crazy? I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry.
You know I'm so fucking rude and fucked up. Come on, man.
I'm a Hennessy fanatic, right? But I've been sitting,
but I've been sitting here.
But I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here with this man since I got in here drinking this bamboo.
Man,
listen.
It's the truth, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
It do it every time.
Bamboo, we need sponsorship.
We need
talking about.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ain't even, matter of fact, you ain't even got to sponsor us. Just give us a promo code, man.
Right.
The game. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And DZ is expensive, so I just want to put that out there for Bamboo. You feel me? Yeah, I'm cheap, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Pretty. Women like shiny things.
Yeah. Just give me a little percentage.
Lordy.
Out the game.
All
So
right,
we have a segment.
Well, before you do seg,
Can we go? Okay, go ahead.
So,
go ahead,
because I had a lot of questions I wanted to get to. So
yeah, we gonna get to all. Let's get
it's
on.
okay.
Let's
No,
get to
we ain't
them.
gonna, because we ain't gonna force it. We got to the important ones, and we got a lot of stuff out today.
Whatever you need from me.
I saw a billboard out, and it was your face and a couple other, I guess, artists. I'm assuming, but it was advertising for 1-4 Spotlight.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to know a little more
Melvin James, shout
about
out.
that. Yeah, can you know what I'm saying, elaborate a little bit on that for us? What's that's about? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know, I never checked it out myself personally, but I did see the billboard.
So with shout out Melvin James, like you said, 414 Spotlight. Another one of the platforms, a real platform in the city. That's kind of big for
My 24.
Yeah, my 24. That's
Channel My 24. Make sure I type in.
He's
midnight, right?
Yeah, midnight. Saturdays on midnight. Saturdays and midnights.
So it's a show.
Like a radio
it's a show. It's a show.
Okay.
So he you know, Melvin provided a platform for a majority of the local artists in the city to reach people like Mel. You know how you get them coupons in the mail. Everybody get them same coupons in their mailbox. Melvin James provided that connection for people to be able to reach their people in jail.
Platform.
He provided that platform, you know, to do that. So it's crazy because it's amazing how many of my guys, family members or whatever, were incarcerated and came home or called and was like, bro, I seen you on 414 Spotlight. And that was like a big thing to them.
Yeah.
Because while they're sitting in there or whatever the case may be.
Or calling you.
Or calling.
Man, what you doing, man?
FaceTiming.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all getting them phones up in there.
Emailing the shit out of
They
niggas.
going crazy.
Yeah, they got tablets in that joint now.
What?
They do
They do got
They
tablets in
do.
that joint now. They do. That's
They
which
got
is
it.
even more. That's throw, super throw, right? Having them in there like that, right? Having them in there like that made my heart smile because he did this thing for Christmas, and I don't know if you should remember this. And he did this one thing for Christmas, where he had let everybody kind of do a video card. Like everybody just like.
No, I didn't catch that.
So he did like this video card. So everybody just pretty much was like, say they little happy holidays from my 24 and Melvin James 414 Spotlight or whatever.
Okay.
Just something so simple for a lot of our brothers, cousins, sisters, or whatever, the unfortunate, whatever that's locked up, that don't get the visit from us. It's kind of like, that's dope.
They still could tap in and
They
stay in
could tap in.
touch. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of stay up with what's going on out here.
It was almost like, that's a good Christmas gift. A community Christmas. It's a good Christmas gift because you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in county or if I'm sitting in a joint somewhere in Wisconsin, and I may not have seen none of my family, and then all of a sudden I see my cousin, my brother, or whatever pop up on this TV screen. Shout out to my people in the joint. Ooh.
Man, that's dope.
Right.
Well, where the hell I come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought that was super dope on just that aspect alone.
Period.
Like it made me
okay. I might be fucked up for this.
No, you ain't fucked up, but you just.
I wanna know where we can
you don't
catch
know where
that.
I'm finna go. You don't know where I'm finna go.
That
Listen,
show, we can catch that. Where? How we can watch that? Everybody.
I
can-
just want to say this. I want to say
Melvin
this.
James.
Melvin James, 414 Spotlight,
Shout
my
out Melvin James, my
24.
24.
20 Saturdays
Yep.
at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
He
For
on
shit
Amazon
sure.
Prime, I think now too, or something like
Is
that
he?
too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
he been taking it to Roku somehow, somewhere along the line.
I've been I've been pushing him at, well, I ain't gonna say pushing him, for lack of a better term, but we had private conversations type shit. And I've been pushing him that platform is so pivotal. The same thing you were saying is so pivotal because of the outreach and the demographic,
impact.
the impact and the demographic of the people that actually that do tune in.
Right.
That he is he's doing bigger and better things because I wouldn't say when he started, but maybe on the mid range of the rise of it, if you will. Man, that brother is a good brother. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing this. You gotta realize he's not doing this for the pay. Of course, we gotta keep the lights on.
No, right, 100.
But he's doing this out of the kindness and the culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said, big major salute to him.
Yeah. Definitely.
Cameraman Chris.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure. Yeah, cameraman Chris.
And everybody that surrounds
helps
that
with
team,
that situation. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So it's a big salute to that.
Yeah.
And also, I got to pivot. Only thing is, I get it, my niggas, that y'all, you know what I'm saying, you may have seen the joint, but if I'm in the barber chair or I'm in the grocery store, my nigga, don't look at me don't look at a motherfucker like that. Like, come on, like, I'd rather a motherfucker just be like, hey man, what up, man? I sent you on the joint, man, I'm out, you know what I mean, woo-de-woo. And I know you might be, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, teeter-tottering with the fact, like, I know this nigga from somewhere, where do I know this nigga?
That do be a little bit weird sometimes.
That shit, no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got me on pin and needle, man. I'm on all 10 at all times anyway.
Yeah, that do be
We know
weird
Milwaukee small.
It's small as motherfucker, man.
You know everybody.
I did that.
So-
We talked up. We elaborated on that earlier. Like we ain't got no enemies. No, we ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did. If you feel as though I did bad business with you, hey, we can rectify that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can rectify that in some shape, form, or fashion. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I'm man enough to accept some type of resolution.
Out the game.
I think you have to be a man. That
exactly.
Being a man
Now,
is accepting some type of resolution.
Right. And now if you're not, then I mean, what you want to do? We going 6 or what we doing?
Right.
Because again, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ain't none of that over here. But at the same time, but again, like I said, bro, just come and rap with me, man. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not celebrities. Niggas is not unapproachable. Right. Niggas is not unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the social media. You know what I'm saying? It's all positive. It's all fluent. It's all good love, good energy, good. You understand me around these parts, and I think I can speak for you as well. Mag, you know what I'm saying? I call you Mag for sure.
Right. I was saying the same shit
cool.
That's how I get
you know,
niggas.
we love shortening up.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Right.
I get niggas nicknames and shit.
That
that's
part.
cool.
They may or may not be expecting this shit.
Right. I respect that. That's cool.
But again, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, that it's all love and that we respect the craft, we respect the streets, we respect the realness, we respect all of that shit, and it's all love. Like, come ride with me. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Don't get jaded to when I slap a QR code and be like, oh, you say you fuck with me.
Right.
Let me
see how you fuck with me.
Okay.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
You know what I mean? Because this is a business and this is an art, you know what I'm saying, that we are trying to provide opportunities like Melvin James, like you get what I'm saying, Kobe,
all that.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
Salute to you. That's why I keep saying, man, we such a dope community in the entertainment field. We have a couple of people. We got a couple of people that are gatekeepers and platform, like door openers. You know what I'm saying? If you will. That I just salute them and I respect them. I give them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because while I'm focused on this, they're focused on that. And
it took a grind to get
what
to
they're
be
doing and
who
how
they are
and
who we are.
Right.
And it's all working hand in hand.
Yeah.
So it's like automatic that I just really like genuinely and wholeheartedly appreciate them taking the time to do what they do. So like even with this platform, salute y'all again too.
Man,
Say that.
talk BT.
We talk back.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
We can
salute
talk to
anybody
that,
who
too.
takes the time out.
What we talking about? Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Don't mind my cup, y'all.
Salute the mind of cup. Salute.
That part.
Salute.
All that.
Anybody that's willing to put in the work to put the pieces of the puzzle together, I just naturally, genuinely respect them.
Right.
That's just what it is. Like, it ain't about, like I said, it ain't about no cloud chase. It ain't about no dig ride or none of that. I'm me. And that's just how I feel about the whole culture.
Right. And it's a
Respect
respect
those,
for like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? You see people that's kind of on the same movement you on. You know, like I always say, music is a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When we treat it big and treat it as such, it's going to do numbers. And I mean, it ain't just about the music. Your message in the music, you know what I'm saying? All that. It all counts. It all stands for something.
Is there any other endeavors that outside of music that the people that don't know that they needed that you wanted them to tap in on, et cetera, et cetera? Like my nigga might sell socks. My nigga might do, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other things that, You know what I'm saying? That you can gravitate towards.
Clothing, all
So,
type of all that.
So
Facts.
I need to be slapped in my forehead because another pioneer of mine is Master P.
That's the guy.
That part. Make them say,
Yeah. and I only reason I brought him up is because when you just asked that question, you kind of put me in a mind state to remind me, like, my grind and my hustle was always been about wherever it made sense. The money, I knew how to get the money. I know how to get the money. So, whether it be from a 9 to 5, marketing, like affiliate marketing, I work on houses, cars, barbershop, whatever. Like, I do whatever. And I never been
Hustler,
all around hustler.
that part.
I never, like, a part of my whole little persona, as most people will call it, or image and message and campaign is literally about just the average, everyday hustler.
Man, say that.
Like, that's why I said, like, my videos and everything is shot on scene where I be hanging at and what I be doing. And, like, it's not to say that I won't do some of the fabrication in the near future, but what I'm saying is typically everything is based around this whole foundation of realness.
Right.
Like I said earlier, like, that's my niche.
authenticity.
Straight up.
Like, that's the niche. When everybody keeps saying, well, be real with yourself, it's like, no, that's literally that. I might not go put on designer today. I might go do this. I might not go do that. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
With that being said, no bullshit. We gonna put you in some designer.
ooh,
That part.
ooh,
Say that.
ooh. Talk Big T. You hear me?
Talk back.
Talk Big T. You
You
hear
know
me?
that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I like
Nice
that.
hoodie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand me? I
Getting
hope it's
chilly
your
out.
I
size.
see that.
I hope it's your
It's
size.
and look, man.
Out the gang.
It's cold as hell.
On gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
man, too, y'all see
Keep
that.
that neck.
Yeah, I see
Man,
that.
neck
y'all
warm.
make sure
Yeah,
y'all
y'all
check
see
out.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Check out them. You know what I'm saying? The
100.
fashion line. We got
I like that.
the truckers and all that.
Yeah, we got truckers, you know what
I
I'm
got some
saying?
chains to go with this too, man.
The Scully's
Scully's
on the way.
coming.
Yeah,
Scully's on the
Right, 'cause
way.
we gotta
I got some
stay
chains to go
warm,
with this.
Earl. You know what I'm saying? You
Out
got
the
the whole
gang.
joggy fits,
Yeah, I
right?
like
Got the
that.
honey gang.
Honey gang jogging fits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All that.
That's
We
100.
working,
I
y'all.
appreciate
We
that.
working,
Yeah,
y'all.
no doubt. We
Make sure y'all
appreciate
tap
you.
in, hit the inbox type time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, like I said, man, you know, we're congratulating your hustle. We congratulating
Most definitely.
everything that one brings to the table. We do have a segment that I was going to allude to earlier, as far as it's a segment called Talk Big T.
Okay.
And this segment is you get 30 seconds to either one, address your haters, or you get 30 seconds to address and show admiration, love to those that support, you know what I'm saying, the movement. A mag, you get what I mean? You get Talk Big Teeth, we talk back.
And we already know you gonna
feel
keep
what
it
I'm
real.
talking about? Yeah, you gonna keep it all the way up.
Keep
I
it
like
real.
that. I like
That's
that.
your haters, though.
Mind you, that's what a buck game, 100 game. That's what it stand for.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck.
So I'm gonna say this: our city, it's our time. It's been our time. We got to get out of our own way.
Hey, Dad.
We got to get out of our own way. As far as the entertainment scene, I know it's a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm just specifically speaking to our entertainment scene.
Yeah.
We got to get out of our own way. It's our time. You know, I love everybody. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. I want to work with everybody.
That way.
I want everybody to be willing to work with everybody.
Respect.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? We're better together.
That part.
No matter what your strengths or weaknesses are, we better together. My vision has always been about seeing everybody like in this utopia. And a lot of people believe it's like impossible. But at the end of the day, I feel like a word wouldn't exist if there wasn't an example of it. So when you hear somebody say, oh, nothing's perfect, why does that word exist then? there has to be a picture of that.
That's deep.
There has to be an example of that.
Right.
In order for there to be an explanation of that.
Or a question of it or anything.
You know? There has to be an existence of it.
Exactly.
There has to be an existence of it. So when people tell me ain't nothing perfect, I'd be like, stop spitting in my face. Yes, it is. People just in their own way and choose not to let that be.
Right. You just don't want that.
You don't want that.
Yeah, that ain't what you want. Yeah. You tripping. Yeah, they tripping.
Because every chance you get the opportunity to kind of change the dynamic in a situation, whether it's your pride or ego that you know normally would get the best of you.
Talk to him.
Boom. Bust it. Just pivot.
You already lost. You let your pride and ego get in the way.
Yeah.
You already lost.
Just pivot, boss.
You're not even competing.
Just pivot, boss.
And that's what you're trying to do and you're not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just pivot, boss.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a whole ass nigga. You got it, boss. You don't even realize I'm pivoting for the sake of me and you, boss. I see something different and bigger than you and me.
Tyson said that shit. Tyson
see
said
the big
that
picture.
Shit.
I'm pivoting.
What is it? Egomaniacs?
Yeah.
Egomaniacs or some shit. It's some
Something
shit
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, no, but that's really a
That's
thing.
what
Like,
it is.
no, yeah, I'm
It's
pivoting on you. Like, I ain't gonna even engage in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So again, as I stated to everybody, there is an example of perfect, because if there was no example of perfect, then there would not be a definition or a picture of it.
That part.
So don't be content with not striving for perfection. And as a city and as a whole, we can help each other.
Exactly.
More than we realize.
Stop limiting yourself.
Stop limiting yourself.
Stop thinking
Like,
inside the box.
shit, like,
no bullshit. It's all about expansion.
and literally, like, live in it, in the moment, in the motion. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't have to be a part of the problem. No matter how much your ego makes you want to do something,
say that.
You have a choice. And if you want to see perfection, like I want to, like I told you earlier, just go pivot. Just do it.
Just fucking
just
do it.
pivot.
Forget what you know. Forget what you heard.
Forget.
Go
get
off
out
what
your
you
feelings.
feel. Like,
just,
you know.
Pivot.
Man.
And it's like I said, I know it may sound easier said than done, but
yeah, for some.
It is a little easier said than done sometimes, but that's if you're overthinking it.
Exactly.
Sometimes just
because you're looking at the bigger picture, you understand why you're doing what you're doing.
Everybody can't fucking go, man. just say the shit. Man. Just say everybody can't go. Everybody don't fit. That's bottom line. Everybody don't.
That part.
Everybody don't fit in the fold of the trajectory. Some people don't see the vision.
It ain't their time. It just ain't their time.
Exactly. Some people don't see the vision.
Went through enough or experienced enough.
Exactly.
And we in a position right now where we got a lot of great things going on in our city. Shout out to Swiss Salon.
Hey,
Swiss Law.
Come on,
Swiss Salon.
Come on.
I don't know who he is though, but
I've been reaching out. We've been reaching out.
A lot of the movies and
we've been reaching out.
Yeah.
Look, man.
After,
I got
shameless plug.
Right. Big up. You know, shout out to all of my videographers and photographers.
Yeah.
And all of the cameramen, all of the producers, all of the artists, all of the promoters, all of the club owners.
The whole team.
DJ,
everybody is loved. From Magmo Mark, everybody is loved and appreciated.
Not the guy.
That part.
This ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no cloud chasing nothing. No matter for the past, present, and future, for my legacy and for what I do for me, what I want it to be known is like, at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. I respect and love everybody in their craft for what they do.
That part. So, we wrapping it up. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the people where they can find you. Your socials, your music.
Everything Magmo Mark. MAGMOMARK. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. Everywhere you find your favorite rapper, I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Like simply put, like, you know what I mean? Wherever you looking, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's next for Magmo Mark?
Honestly, you know, I got a couple of videos coming in 2025. I got like I want to say about 3 or 4 albums worth of music that I actually sat back for this last year. I took like a year hiatus.
Working people.
I took a year hiatus. I took a year hiatus just to exactly working. I took a year hiatus just to get these 3 projects done. I did.
Tap in, y'all. Look for that.
I took a year hiatus for 3 projects. I didn't drop any visuals this year or any of that because I was just like working. Like I was just so focused on catalog work. It wasn't even about features. It was just about just getting music done with whoever trying to work.
I'm sad
because we ain't got nothing together.
Yeah,
we gotta get that together.
I'm sad.
Like we talk, like I said, we talk about it. Yeah. we talk about it, but like I said, being real, like I said, it has to happen. We owe it to the people. Like I said, this is real. We owe it to the people.
Yeah,
we owe it to the people. Everybody owe it to the people in this city to work with each other, bro. We owe it to the people.
I get that.
Yeah, I got a couple.
I was gonna touch on that. I know that was one of my questions too. But we didn't get to that.
Where we going? Who you managing right now?
So
yeah, because we got our promo then. We talking. We ain't gonna go into that right.
So you know, I got a young.
Why not?
I got a young lady named Destiny.
I was upcoming. Shout out Destiny.
Yeah, a young lady named
Singer.
Destiny. Yep, she's singer. She rap. Yep.
Yep, Paradise.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's her singer name.
Oh, okay.
That's my girl. I love how she sing. I got a cut with her right now that's like, in the works though. But
whoa.
Yes. And you know what's crazy?
Close to heart.
That's my baby.
It was crazy. She brought your name to me. We was working together or whatever, and she sings. She's telling me she sung at her dad's funeral.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, yeah, she sings. I said, word. I said, let me, let me check you out. Woo-woo. So I had to, linked up with her. That's dope. That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like that's my baby. That's my heart.
Ask that question.
Like Destiny is very talented.
Nice.
She is.
She
got one of them voices.
Yeah. Like, that's what like she came to me in a very weird way too through somebody else that I was affiliated with.
Okay.
And she was real quiet and shy. I was actually shooting. Crazy story. I was actually shooting Love and Hip Hop Milwaukee. Now.
I remember that.
My niece on that. My niece on that show.
Here's some controversy and some chaos.
No bullshit.
No disrespect. Shout out to my boy Quentin.
Y'all better get them lashes.
We were doing 2 separate things.
What?
Oh, my bad. Okay.
So we were doing 2 separate things. I had something going on with Mona Scott that was like on some whole like legitimate business stuff going on.
So you are a part of that?
Yeah. Like I had some.
I'm talking about in Milwaukee.
The Love and Hip Hop Milwaukee.
Okay.
So I had some business dealings with Mona Scott. So I had a lot of my cast sign NDAs. Now, this is for to get deep. This is crazy. Billboard.
We talk about
Billboard Burnham. Everybody know Billboard. Everybody know Billboard.
Where you at? What the fuck?
Crazy work. I don't know neither. But everybody know who my boy is. Billboard Burnham. Bree Bougie. Red Rums, which is
shout out Bree Bougie. We want to chop in.
Shout out Red Rums. She did that remix joint with you.
Red Rums, yeah. Red Rums, yeah. All of them, and Red Rums has her own little backstory with her baby daddy and who he is. So
we tapped in, y'all.
Like I had this whole little business dealing going on with Mona Scott, and on the flip side, my boy Quincy. Shout out, again, I always said I respect whatever anybody's doing in the city with the music. So he was doing his own little spinoff on his own little like independent thing. And it had created some confusion. Now me and my boy Quentin, we wasn't beefing. It wasn't never no beef, it wasn't never no conversation, it wasn't never no nothing. All right? It wasn't never no none of that. Let me make sure I get that disclaimer because you know how people like to be messy.
Right.
Me and my boy didn't have no conversation. We ain't never had no conversation about it. I ain't never presented another. This is an exclusive that I'm putting on this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ain't never argue about it. I ain't never go back and forth about it. None of that. Because it wasn't, like I told you, I'm all about positivity and uplifting my, like, so I ain't doing that. And shout out to my boy Kenzie too. Kenzie on Facebook. Him along with Lou What It Do. Orange.
No,
Orange shot it.
yeah, I know, Johnny.
Orange Russell. So like all of the videos that I shot, these are the guys that I had dealing with my situation. Oh, and Trail Collier.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to Trail.
Is that made it? That's made it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Shout out made it anyway.
Right. That part, we gonna have them on soon.
Okay. When I was doing Love and Hip Hop Milwaukee, there was this controversy that where Quincy was apparently doing a spinoff of it too, and there was some confusion. So me and Mona had, well, her team, her people, the you know how this works. So her squad, her people, whatever, we had this conversation, blah, blah, skip it, woo, woo, and I had to dissolve this whole situation. I felt it was, and I'm this is crazy because this is really an exclusive on Big Talk, on Talk Big Teeth.
That part.
I've never told nobody any of this. I was kind of salty somewhat because I felt like this was something that could have been big for our city.
Man.
But because there was this like chaos going on.
Conflict of interest. Something that I was kind of not willing to argue about or fight about or make a big public thing about. Right.
I just kind of like dissolved it, just like,
right.
Away with it. So Red Rum started doing her own thing. I had Cream Dollar. Cream was a stripper. Young Cream, she was a stripper here. She started doing her own thing. Billboard disappeared. The Viking is a guy named the Viking. He went to Vincent with me.
B-House.
B-House. Shout out B-House. Everybody that was a part of the cast, the Love and Hip Hop cast, kind of went their own separate ways, right? And it was crazy because it was like a classic Love and Hip Hop situation.
Right, that's unfortunate. I seen the advertising for it, but then really didn't see nothing else, you know. And it was popping. Motherfuckers was on that. Everybody was chiming in. People was ready. You know, people was talking their shit. It don't matter because all exposure is good exposure. Talk y'all should be mad. Y'all still watching. And then it fell flat.
It fell flat.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I actually had initiated something with this with Mona, and even during Juneteenth of, I think that was 2022 or 3, we was all down at Juneteenth shooting and filming or whatever. We got some footage. There was a little confusion between Bree Bougie and Melly Mel.
Shout out Melly Mel. Shout out Bree Bougie. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember. There was.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it publicly. You don't fuck with me, man. What's happening? What's happening?
Oh Lord.
What's happening? I be reaching out. I ain't no pushing. I reach out. I reach out.
This is crazy because with all this being said,
It be like that.
That's this city. That's crazy. Like it's
I
crazy.
be reaching out.
Like,
oh God.
So yeah, I really actually with all that being said, I just really actually wish like everybody the best. But I'm gonna continue to work and I'm gonna continue to try to put everybody in position. And I hope everybody else continues to try to put everybody in position.
Let's just bottom line. Let's just not have that debacle. You get what I'm saying? So when you don't know who's who, you don't know who's the
doing what.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So let's understand that sometimes roles and positions etc. They can be crossed. Let's not let the ego. Let's not let the whole aesthetics of a situation
or the clout, names, name dropping shit and all that. That don't matter.
Be the thing that
a lot of people be really networking.
Be the thing. Let that not be the thing that halts or gills a person from getting to the next step or next level of one's career. Because again, sometimes that humility and humbleness can be the thing. Of course, okay, you didn't get mounds of money. Well, if you look at the tenure of this thing that we call music or hip hop industry
or entertainment,
industry, etc., a lot of those things came from humble beginnings. You know, there were some faulty contracts. There were some things
it's a business.
It's a business. It's a business. But again, a lot of times, yes, you could have catapulted on your own narrative, your own ego, your own devices as to being successful. And to gratitude to those. But again, this business is built upon building relationships and rapport. And
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that thing could be the thing that catapults us even to a higher stratosphere and actually, man, being that superstar that you are destined and that you are.
And understand, sometimes you gotta wait your time. It might not be your turn if you looking at stuff like,
say that.
This don't seem that big now, or I want more of this, or just, sometimes it just ain't your time. Sometimes you just gotta wait it out, you know what I'm saying, and take it as an opportunity and realize that opportunity has a chance, or, it can grow. You want growth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's 100. That's
right
100.
Clock that T.
Right. That's 100. That's a clock that T.
Shit, clock that T for real.
Again, I keep saying I respect the platforms that I catch that are geared towards positivity and pushing our culture.
That part.
Yeah.
Like,
she one of the ones.
You have no other choice but to, if you're a real one, you have no other choice but to get behind the movement. And if you're not behind the movement, then you're not a part of the movement. And you can expect that respect or nobody, like, and you tell something earlier about that when you was talking about like the artists and how people pay for features, but not the local artists or whatever.
She knows I hate that word.
I do too. Because, it's just like when I hear people say I'm trying to do music, I be like, you're not trying.
Are you or not?
Exactly. Right. You're not trying nothing. You're doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm like that too. Like, don't tell me you try. You are no less than the Lil Waynes or the it's a
human at the end of the day.
It's a mindset. So you're like, I ain't got his money. Whatever. Your money, your bank account ain't got to. Your money decisions and his money decisions is not defined to the fact that y'all are in the same position.
A lot of times we dealing with the team and the support.
Yeah.
That a lot of times that is the only real deciding factor.
Right. Yeah.
And even with that, it doesn't make, like I said, whether I get one like, one share, one comment, etc.
It's on its way.
That's another super.
Or I get a million, or I get a million of them. It still doesn't define it. The thing that defines it is, I keep pushing. I keep working. I keep creating.
And it's having that understanding that don't nothing happen overnight. You wonder why you get the great artists that have a portfolio of, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Plenty shit. It's because they've been working.
They understood the mission.
It's my goal.
They locked in and moved forward with it.
Yeah.
My goal, and I think I could speak for this panel, is to not only be able to create freely, it's to express my point of view and the world that I live in.
Right.
Again, as we touched on it earlier, a lot of people don't know what they want to listen to, what they want to view, what they want to wear, what they want to
It's
you know
you.
what I'm saying, divulge in
Right.
as far as business wise,
It's all
etc.
about you.
Until I give it to them, until I give them example. Like we
Give 'em
said,
you.
the Master P's, the
Yeah.
you
Give
know what
'em
I'm
you.
saying, the babies, the you know what I'm saying, the TIs, the
All that.
the
Give 'em who
what's,
you are.
What's your boy,
Right.
the Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's the Tesla nigga? What's the Tesla boy?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk
Yeah.
is, and you know what I'm saying, etc. So, with that being said, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to Talk BT Podcast.
Show.
We off in that thing.
Show for show.
Talk Big Teeth.
We talk back.
Sunroof top. I can't stop myself from telling these haters. Awesome starts with us and ugly ends with you.